Ask a question, he'll answer it for you. The mafia, the mafia, the mafia, the mafia. Very hit the stride if you know it's good for you. Drink tea, a cup of coffee with right Colada. He'll tell you a lot. He's right Colada.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Coffee with Colada. Happy Saturday. Adam Flowers here, and I'm just going to give you guys a short, quick update. I know I said I was going to be on the bus today. That didn't work out. The bus is doing okay right now. Hi, Ryan Brown, JG, Brett. How you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. Josh, Mickey, Luminous Grin, Matt D. Good. I'm glad you caught it again. Refuse effing think. I don't know what that is. John Galvin, Gary Daza, Chris Johnson. Chris, what's up, man? You ready to drive a bus? I know you are, man. It's me, Larry. Hey, cool. Good to see you guys. Hey, hello, Scotland. Stuart Gordon, awesome. Stephen Crockett, God bless you too, brother. Who else do we have? Bill Hedden. We have a lot of people. Cool. Bob, Trent. Cool. Good to see you guys. All here. I'm going to give you a fast, quick update. That's the whole point of today. And so, over the last week, I've recorded 2 interviews. They're going to be up next week. I see a whole bunch of more people. Mo, how you doing, buddy? We're hanging in there right now. I got good news, guys. As everybody's been asking, hey, can we help the channel? What can we do? I've gotten emails from people offering, hey, we'll throw some money in for gas to get that, big freaking bullet across the country. Next to the subscribe button, there's a join button now. And if you click the join button, you can actually join the channel. Now, you don't have to join. I want to make that really clear. You're still going to get all the content that we're putting out right now. But if you join the channel and you become an official prescriber, it's $5 a month that you guys put on. And that'll get you a loyalty badge. So when you guys make comments in the videos, you'll have a loyalty badge that you're an official prescriber. It's cool. It's a little skull. And after, I think, a month, you get a 1 bone on the skull. And then you get another bone after 2 months. You get to make your bones till you get 6 bones. If you want to become an official crew member, it's $25 a month. That's going to get you unreleased footage and shout outs and videos. Okay. So if, hey, Chris Johnson, thanks for prescribing, my man. Thank you very much. If you want to become the crew member, it's $25 and you get unreleased footage and shout outs. And if you want to be a Coffee with Colada Angel, it's $100 a month. And that's going to get you a live stream, a personal live stream once a month for only the angels. And that's give you an update and let you know what direction we're going and discuss it. Okay. So if you guys do that, awesome. Thank you very much. Strollin86. Awesome. Hello. Another prescriber. Thank you very much, Strollin86. Welcome to becoming an official prescriber. Okay. So Joyce Story. Thank you. I appreciate your comment, and I miss Frank as well. And Steven, you're welcome. We're going to keep his legacy going anyway. We're going to keep telling some stories. So 2 interviews this week that I did. And they're interesting. I got to say this up front. You may have seen these guys before on other channels. But I definitely got some interesting things out of these 2 guys. One of them's Ori Spado. He's going to be on this week. And the other one's an author. And if you guys don't know who Ori Spado is, The Accidental Gangster is a book that he wrote. And Denny Griffin co-authored it with him. So he did a lot of dealings in Hollywood. And it was an interesting interview, to say the least. So he'll be on. And then the other guy's Nick Christophers. And Nick Christopher is also an author. He's written a few books. He just co-authored one with John Alight. So we're gonna have those 2. We're gonna have those 2 guys on this week, and pretty interesting. So, Soprano fan. Did Frank ever say if he knew handsome Johnny Roselli? No, I don't believe so. I do not believe so. Chris Godla. Oh no, I hate Ori Spado. Believe me, Chris, this interview, it's a lot different than the other interviews that you've seen. So it's not going to be the same regurgitated stuff. It's definitely mixing it up a little bit. So we'll see. Anyhow, okay, so Cubs and Sox both eliminated, nothing to watch but Adam Flowers. That's funny. Trick-or-treating at Wayne's house. Oh, Brian, yeah, that's right. You can definitely do that. We talked about that. Yeah. Anyway, so Mickey Griggs, Ori Spado, interesting. Very cool. So I hope that you guys are going to be interested in these interviews. Now, our trip. Here's the update with the bus. So they had to replace an inverter on the bus. They also had to replace an inverter, and they had to do some work to the doors, our locking doors for packages. Brett, welcome. You're an official prescriber now, buddy. Thank you very much. So wow, it's a weird number. All right, so sorry guys, my phone was ringing here. So the bus is going to make it to Chicago, and we will definitely be in Chicago October 18th. That's a fact. That's down in stone. It'll definitely be there on the 18th. So with that said, we will be leaving somewhere before then. We're waiting on a piece of paperwork to get finished with the bus, and as soon as the paperwork's done, we'll be able to get out onto the road. So Cindy Workman. Hey, how do I join? JR. Hey, Cindy, thank you so much. You're like my favorite person on the channel. I swear, every time that I'm on here, Cindy's on. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Cindy. Walleye, man, what's happening, Bronze Snake? How is Lewis? Well, let me tell you, Ryan, Lewis is pretty good. He's out doing a little shopping today, or we would have been hanging out on the bus. JR, how do I join? So right next to the subscribe button or prescribe button, just next to it, you'll see a join button, and that's where you can join the channel. Okay. So thank you very much. All right. So we're going to be, depending on when we get our paperwork, is going to depend on when we actually leave Las Vegas. So if we cut it close, we're going to most likely just drive straight through to Chicago. If we have extra time, which I'm hoping that we get to leave early, and we can stay and everything around Chicago before the 18th. So the earlier the better at this point. Anyway, that's the plans for the bus. And let's see, Dr. Andy, do you think about celebrating Frank's birthday even though he's no longer with us? Frank wasn't big on celebrating his birthday, but his birthday is going to be coming up here, I think, December 14th. So we'll see. November 22nd, we are having a watch party. Now, we're going to watch the movie Casino together, but you're going to have your own copy to watch. In other words, I cannot legally air Casino on YouTube because copyright violations, but we can all queue our movies up, start them at the same time. I won't be able to broadcast audio, but we'll be able to all chat about the movie and, of course, pull out different things, continuity errors, little facts about the movie while we're watching it. So it'll be a fun time, and that's going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, it'll be 2 p.m. when we start this, and it's going to be a 4-hour watch party. So check that out. Let's see. Michael Francis would love to put 2 behind the ear of Ori Spado, Jimmy T. It's funny because in our interview, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but in our interview, we do talk about some of the things that happen and were said back and forth between him and Michael. So that should be, like I said, I'm trying to make these interviews interesting for you guys. Yes, Elizabeth, we're definitely going to get pictures of the sites, different sites while we're there. We are going to do some live streams while we're there. Yes, indeed. And we're hoping that well, we'll see, because that bus is just a beast. And so some of the streets in Chicago are a little tight. I'm not sure we'll be able to get through to all the little places we want, but we also have a vehicle to take out. So maybe one day we'll do some of the big stops with the bus and then go around in a smaller vehicle so we can get a little, some of the smaller places. Anyway, so that's the idea. This is my 4th cup of coffee today. I'm banging on the walls right now. I was going to go out and do some things today, but it turns out that it's really hot out here today. Turns out that my hair's starting to fall out. Look at this. This is wonderful. It's from the virus, they say, that is causing the hair to fall out. That's just as if we needed something else, right? Anyway, no, we are not going to get caught up in any BLM protests while we're there. When the sun goes down, we aren't going to be out. So Calumet City and Chicago Heights, we'll see. We will see if we do. I have this eagle that I want to take to Calumet City. It's a concrete eagle, and we had. So here's the story. We had 3 of them, and my dad was going to have one of them sent to the fire station where he worked in Calumet City. Anyhow, we left one in Chicago when my parents moved out here. It ended up getting broken, and So I'm going to take one of the 2 that are left, put it on the bus, and take it back to Chicago and drop it off at the fire station. So, yeah, I could see Calumet City and Chicago Heights possibly being a stop somewhere along the way. Whether we go in the bus or I take it in a different vehicle, I don't know. But anyway, those will definitely be stops. Brett, you have your hairs falling out too, and it's not from the virus. Yeah, well, mine was thinning, but man, now it's like, I was sitting in the hot tub today and there was little hairs floating everywhere. I'm going, what the hell? Anyway, it's a thing. So, Adam, where from Chicago are you from? I'm from Deerfield. I grew up in Calumet City. So, yeah, south suburb there, Calumet City. Hello from Romania. Wow. Decibalis Rex. Adam, you and Lewis can visit some of Frank's friends and associates at Mount Carmel and Queen of Heaven cemeteries. We thought about doing some of the cemeteries. We're thinking about doing them anyway. So, Steve Cutler, smoking a fine Cuban, drinking Yamazaki. What is that? What is Yamazaki 12? Is that a sake? Must be some type of sake. Listening to Colada. Yeah, well, okay, cool, man. Excellent. Mafioso Sam Giancana, hi, how are you? Let's see, it fell out years ago. Yeah, well, smoking some fine sativa. Elizabeth, sitting there in San Francisco, smoking away. Ray's Music Exchange in Calumet City. Wow. Ray's Music Exchange, I don't think... Oh, you're talking about Blues Brothers. That's what you're talking about, Eric. I'm sitting going, I know that from somewhere. And everybody from Calumet City watched the Blues Brothers. So, somebody's drinking Heineken. Hey, no. That's fine, Elizabeth. Do what you got to do. It's legal. It's good. Fine. Go for it. Japanese whiskey. That's what it sounds like to me too, Brett. Adam, did Frank ever talk about Frank Calabrese Jr. or Sr.? No, but I got a call from Avery, who is a nephew, I believe. And I spoke with Avery a few weeks ago. But yeah, Frank had Frank's number in his phone. I'm pretty sure he has it in his phone. So Laura Lee, hey, how you doing, Laura Lee? You've been binge watching all of Frank Colada's old interviews. Cool. If you didn't hear, you can actually join the channel now if you guys want to. You don't have to, but if you want to support the channel, click the join button next to the subscribe button, okay? And there's different levels. You can be a $5 a month prescriber, you could be a $25 a month Cullotta crew member, or you could be a $100 a month angel. It's all up to you. You get different perks, different levels. But the prescriber will get you in all the unlocked footage, which I'll be putting some up tonight, actually. There'll be videos going up. So the prescribers will get a little extra something anyway for contributing to the channel. The famous photo of Al Capone and his associates in Chicago Heights. The house is gone, but the original sidewalk still there. I live down the street. Sean Pender. Hey Sean, can you send me the address of that? That would be a place I definitely would stop at. Also, I want to stop at right in Burnham, at the bottom of the Burnham Bridge, going from Calumet City into Burnham. There was a couple of illegal gambling joints that that Al Capone ran across from the golf course that's there. I'd like to go over there too. That'd be kind of cool. Hey Adam, Paul, Willie, what's going on? Did Frank ever talk about gas pipe casino? Gas pipe Casa? No, I don't recognize that name. When does the bus tour begin? So Steve Cutler, we will be in Chicago on October 18th. When exactly we're leaving, I don't know, but it's going to be sometime before the 18th, because I promised Frank's brother that we will be there on the 18th. So we'll definitely be there. Will you be going through Albuquerque on the way back or driving through? Yes, John, we probably will be going through Albuquerque on the way back. It looks like we're going to be taking the northern route there and the southern route back. We're going to go up through Salt Lake City, then cut across, hit and go straight into Chicago. On the way back, we'll probably do Chicago to Kansas City, Oklahoma City, and that route going back. We may go down to Tucson, or we may just go straight through Flagstaff, Arizona, come back to Vegas. We'll see. It depends on how much time we have, and of course, how the further we go, the more it costs. So it just depends. It depends on how many people prescribe and how many people want to contribute. So we'll see. Brett, you should stop at the Green Mill Bar in Chicago. Could do that maybe. We'll see how much time that we have. Prairie Avenue in Chicago. Al Capone owned a house for him and his entire family. You guys want to see a lot of Al Capone stuff, it sounds like, which that could be cool. Richard Frug, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. How about yourself? 2 Iron. The last time Jimmy Marcello's name come up, Frank wouldn't talk about him. Do you know why? Because he has an appeal going. Just curious. All I could say is we just don't talk about him on this channel. That's all. So that was the instructions given to me by Frank, and that was what he said. So why? I don't know why. And Frank's not here for me to ask him. So I just listened. Okay, so anyway, can I tag along on the bus with a supply of Cubans and Opus X cigars? Steve Cutler. Where are you from, Steve? Did you ever hear about Phil Bacino from Calumet City? Did I ever hear about Phil Bacino? No, I haven't, Tony. It doesn't ring a bell at all. Not at all. As Frank's parents buried at Hillside, I found a mausoleum named Colada. Sean, I think you can Google it and see where they are, but I am not 100% sure, but I think so. You should talk to Frank. You should take Frank Calabrese Jr.'s tour. He might know some stuff. That's a pretty cool idea, Juice Low and Jimmy. We should set that up. That would be fun. Adam, let's meet Gene and Jude's. I'll buy you. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to get a dog wall in Chicago. Why not? Laura Lee. Did he sign coffee mugs? Yes. We have 20 coffee mugs. They're signed. They're this version right here with the prescribe, subscribe on the back. And he signed them on the side here, put tape on them. And we showed them in one of the episodes. And on the bottom, they're numbered 1 of 20, 2 of 20, 3 of 20. We're going to put the 20 of them up on frankcolada.com. Probably this week. We'll be putting them up. So cool. Awesome. You're going to eat Lou Malnati's or Gino's East. So my friend Royal, he eats Lou Malnati's, and I have never had, even all the time I lived in Chicago, I never had Lou Malnati's. So I had Beggar's Pizza. I had, which I like Beggar's. That is a South Side thing. They had several locations. State Line Pizza, that was really good too. Aurelio's Pizza. Yeah. Actually, they have Giordano's out here. I had some Giordano's the other day. Um, Need a line of Colada cigars. That'd be kind of cool. We thought about that. I don't know if I don't know if we're gonna do that though. It's not something that YouTube's like selling tobacco products on. They're not cool. So, Adam, did Frank know Red Wilmette? Yeah, he knew Red Wilmette. They met. They did meet. Yes. Tony's brothers in Chicago. No, no. I can't say that I could or not. I doubt it. So, how do I get his cookbook? It'll be coming out soon. Beggars has too much cheese. Sean Pender. I like cheese though. So, John's Pizzeria in Calumet City. Hell yeah, Tony D. Phil Bacino. I didn't know he ran it because I thought John owned John's Pizzeria. Maybe he worked there for him. Um, so I wonder what Trump's hair is gonna do. Well, I don't know, man. With that COVID, I'm telling you, this is this is this is bullshit. All right. So, and they say that it's brought on because of stress, and could be brought on because of having a high fever. And I had fever for like 3 weeks. So it could be from all of those things. But the good news is they say it's going to grow back. So it'll come back once things settle down in my brain or whatever, I guess. So we'll see. Let's see. You should auction those autographed cups to the prescribers. You know, we thought about doing that too, putting them on eBay and letting them go one a week as an auction deal. Maybe we should do that. That's a good idea. It's stress, lack of fresh air, and regular exercise. Could be Elizabeth. I did lay around for quite a while, and yeah, we'll see. Will Trump survive? I sure hope so, Steve. I would hate for anyone, and I don't care who they are, to have to lose their life from this shit that's going around. So, hold others for investment. Who knows? Well, Laura Lee, maybe. So, we'll see. Adam, we talked. You know, I never met or talked to Frank. Red. So I thought that you said, I thought I heard it from you that you said that you saw him outside of a courthouse when he came to Chicago to do some kind of movie thing or something. Anyway, I thought that you guys actually met there. If you didn't, then I apologize. I was mistaken. Remodeling my kitchen while watching. Love you guys. Well, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Yes, Juice Loan Jimmy. I agree. Would sacrifice Trump to bring back Frank. Look, again, I don't want to see anybody else, get hurt from this. The only cure for male pattern baldness is castration before it sets in. Okay, so I'll take not having hair. That's fine with me. Because Elizabeth, if that's a cure, man, that's really bad. Eat, sleep, prescribe, repeat. That's right. Hey, I know this red guy. He's an informant. Juice Loan Jimmy. Yes, he says he was an informant. Laura Lee, I thought, yeah, you would find that funny, wouldn't you? COVID doesn't care who you are. That's right. It doesn't discriminate at all. It doesn't care what color, what race, what nationality, what religion. It doesn't care. Cindy Workman, bald guys are hot. Well, thank you very much. You know what? And my buddy Roy, he's bald too, and he just like, with the thing and the clippers, and Bruce Willis made bald sexy back in the 90s. I mean, let's see, Michael Jordan, Bruce Willis, yeah, they made being bald like a sexy thing. So anyway, Boris Johnson got it. He did get it. He got through it though. Hey Adam, how many people does that bus hold? So Robert, if you were to fill it, right? Let me think here. And I don't because in the front of that thing where it's all glass in the top, when it has like a boat seating, horseshoe seating, that right there, you can't sit there while the bus is in motion. All right, you'd be crazy to sit there while the bus is in motion. But legally, I don't think you can sit there. Can't sit in front of the driver. Uh, the back. So there's 6 seats that face each other. And then there's, I guess, a couple of more that are before the driver. And then you have 2 bunks, and then you have the bedroom in the back. So if you had somebody laying in a bunk, 2 bunks, sitting 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, 10 plus the driver, probably. I could borrow some hair from Lewis. Lewis and I talked about it because Lewis had it too. And I asked him, because he's got long hair, I said, man, is your hair thinning out or falling out? He said to me, he's like, I noticed more hair in my brush lately. So yeah, he's having some problems. Yeah, Cindy, I am right. Thank you. I like being right. Nothing wrong with baldness. Well, thank you, Laura Lee. Kojak was bald. Joey Ayupa was bald. Terry Savalas? Sharon? Telly Savalas. What else? Telly Savalas. Adam, you could always borrow some hair. Yeah, okay, we said that one. Let's trade Biden for Frank instead of Trump. Like I say, who do I call for the Vegas tour? Being a felon myself, you turn it around. I did. Being a felon myself, you and turn it around. I did. You can turn it around. I did. Who do I call for a Vegas tour? You could call our Vegas specialty tours, and that's number is, we'll put it in the description. It is 702-677-9015. So if you can call that number and we'll set up a tour for you. Good idea, Brett. What was Brett's idea? Oh, okay. So you guys are talking politics again. Bronze Snake. Telly was Kojak. Oh, thanks. Gotcha, Cheryl. I see. Now I get it. Telly Savalas, Kojak. Okay, everyone. I got it. Thank you. I've gotten a Turo Fuente cigar. I'm smoking it in honor of Frank. Awesome. Are you 100% healthy now, Adam? Steve Cutler. So, Steve, yes. I think so. I would give myself on a 1 to 10. I'm probably, as far as breathing and whatnot goes, I'm probably like 8 right now. Although I haven't really started exercising since I was sick. So when I got sick, I stopped anyway. So, Ivor, bacon. Yes. I don't know. Elizabeth Francis. Interesting how men get so upset about losing hair when we don't care. Well, I don't know. Some girls care. Some girls care. Some girls don't care. I don't know. I care. But I'm vain, so why? I've had hair. It used to be really thick when I was young, super thick. It's not thick anymore. Yeah. It sucks getting old. Not that I'm old. I'm just saying it sucks, for people that get old. Good to hear. Keep up the good work, my friend. Hair wear. Spooky long-term effects from COVID. Yes, exactly. Vince, we are all vain. So Spinrod, you want to know how Lewis is doing? Lewis's bodyguard / tour guide is doing great. He's doing great. He's just a little bit busy today. He was going to come. We were actually going to go meet at the bus today and sit on the bus. He was going to turn all the lights on, so the inverter's working, everything, everything lights up now. That we could play the PlayStation on the bus. It's got a PlayStation built in there, PlayStation 3 on the bus, which is kind of cool. Not that we'll be playing it well, we probably will. We'll see. You didn't like your hair, so you chopped it off. Okay. Elizabeth, some people like hair, some people don't like hair. I mean, hair comes and goes, right? What's up now? Like, all the kids are wearing beards. They're all growing long beards out. Now, like, people had beards in the 60s, in the 70s, it seems it was a thing. And then beards went away in the 80s, the 90s. It was like everybody was shaving everything in the 90s. And then 2000s. I don't know. It seems like people like back into hair again. So with all the work you do, I'm sure you'll have a hair transplant. Be able to have a hair transplant. Look, I don't want to be going around being called plugs. You know what I'm saying? Plugs. Yeah. Do you watch UFC fights? No, I don't. I sure don't. Hair today, gone tomorrow. It's true. Love and good wishes from Glasgow. Hey, Glasgow. Thanks for tuning in, Andy. Cheryl, man, thank you very much for the supporting the channel. You can hit the join button now next to the subscribe, the prescribe. You can hit that join button and you can join, become a prescriber, a Colada crew member, or an angel, and for different levels. And you get behind the scenes, unreleased footage, stuff like that. So that's going to be coming up on there. You're not losing your hair, but your eyebrows are getting lower. Yeah, my eyebrows are just dropping slowly. My forehead's getting bigger. See, that's what's happening. Elizabeth, you just cut it all off? Because in your picture, in your little icon, you have hair. Lots of hair. Thick, beautiful hair. In your picture there. Looks like it anyways. Beards are dumb. I'm clean cut wannabe mobster. That's true. Let's go, plugs. Thanks a lot, Eminem. You're really funny, man. In one of Frank's wedding photos, he's standing next to Carlo Urbanati. Yes, the old narcotics trafficker under Elmwood Park crew. Did Frank ever mention anything about him? So the only thing that Frank mentioned about him is who he was and that he was in that wedding photo. And I think it also, there's a Spilotro brother standing on the right side of him, then Carl, and one more individual standing there too. And that's all he told me. So, yeah. Didn't the real Ace have implants? You mean Frank Lefty Rosenthal? Did he have plugs? He could have. I'm not sure. I wasn't his hairdresser, so I'm not. I wouldn't know that. But Cheryl, man, plan to. Thank you, Cheryl. And he was mad that the car bombing burnt them out of his scalp. Seriously, I'd have never heard this story before. Where did you get this information, Elizabeth? That's really interesting. No, you're right, Steve. They aren't supposed to. Yeah, stars. I make a video of Frank's grave. That's going to be a touchy one. I don't think so. I'm not. I don't think so. I could tell you in a really abstract way once I'm back from Chicago what's going to happen, or what's being done, but I can't tell you. Oh, that's a pic of Alan Rickman. Two, maybe tree plugs. That's funny, Eminem. Greetings from Dallas. Hey, Jason. You're out there in Texas. Very cool. Rick Maniac. I'm a proud Rick Maniac. Cried for a month when he died. The only actor that made me feel that way. Wow. La Cosa Nostra. No, they don't allow mustaches or beards. How many siblings did Frank have? 2. There were 3 kids total. He had an older sister, Jean, and then he had a younger brother, Joe. We'll keep supporting. Thank you, Ivor. Appreciate it. I saw in the one YouTube video about him. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to look for that because that's, yeah, that's, I'm going to have to look for that. That's interesting. I've never heard that story before. Laura Lee, cremation. Okay. Yes, Lefty had hair plugs. He was Vane's some bitch. I think it's in the book Casino. I have to go look at that now. Now I got to pull out my copy and read through it and see if that's what it was. Gunsmoke, the Don. What was Frank's last words to you? Love you too. That was the last words that he said to me. When I got hooked on coffee with Colada, I totally binged on the LV mob scene. Cool. Adam, grow the beard, just turn the head upside down, and bro, any look you want. Thank you. I'll try some stuff like that. It'll be fun. Now you have a 5 head instead of a 4 head. Oh, you're just too funny, Brett. I spent a month looking for every video on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check all of this, all due to Frank. I'm gonna have to go look. Too bad he didn't have children. He did have children, and he had a stepdaughter, and he had he had kids. He had a daughter too. He didn't talk to very often. Was Frank a card poker player? Yes, Frank liked to play cards. He did play poker. I remember him saying to me once that we got done doing a tour, and he said, I could have made more money playing poker today than doing this tour. Anyway, let's see. Frank was still in touch with any other mobsters. Frank wasn't involved in any organized crime at all later in life. Not at all. Tony's brother, Vincent, is a dentist. Will you get my teeth cleaned while I'm in Chicago? Okay. Magician. Magician. Oh, I didn't know, my bad. Certain social clubs that Frank hung out before moving to Vegas. Not that I know of. Adam is one hell of a magician. Well, thank you very much, MM. Dr. Andy, you have a PlayStation 4. Cool. What did he like to do most? He liked to get money. That was what Frank liked to do most. He liked to he liked going out and talking, sitting. When we used to get done with tours, we'd go to the Peppermill and sit and talk, or we would go to Ichabod's Lounge. Lewis spent way more time sitting and talking with Frank, though, and I gotta get Lewis over to have him on, or get him locked down to a Saturday. Do you hear me, Lewis? You got to commit to a Saturday. We'll have Lewis on. We're going to be doing a lot of videos, though, while we're on our way to Chicago. So, anyway, money is the root of all evil. Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to make money, but Frank liked to make money. He did. He enjoyed doing it legitimately too. I got to be honest. He made a few comments to me about that he was making good money and he was doing it honestly, and it was good. Okay, keep it rolling, 100%. Thanks, Caveman. Become a prescriber. You can join the channel and check it out. It's at the bottom. Become a prescriber or a Colada crew member and support the channel. I'll keep making videos. There's going to be interviews coming up this week. They say those will be laid out, and I will let you guys know in the community tab any updates of when we're going to be going to Chicago, when we're going to be leaving. So I'll let you guys know all of that. Lee's Blue Book, thank you very much. I will keep it up. I appreciate your comment. The trick at the doctor's where you hide that long, Ivor, yeah. So if you go on YouTube and you type Adam Flowers nose doctor, and it's a video I made where, because I had to have a surgery done, they took some of my rib and they put it in my nose. And they had to do this because I had got a nose infection, and the cartilage in my nose got eaten away. And then the doctor I had to go to another doctor, and then they fixed my nose. And when they were taking the packing out, I made a video. Allie brought the camera, and we sat there, made a video in the office as he was pulling it out. Well, you see it. I pull this big long thing out of my mouth, though. It's like, 50 feet of paper comes out of my mouth after he pulls the stuff out. He's all concerned at first. He's like, what is that? Where's that from? It's just me goofing around. Floating cigarette trick on Fremont. Yes. So I did do a lot Fremont. Red, can you tell us about any stories Frank had about St. Charles for boys? The only things that I heard about in the St. Charles for boys was the story he told me about, and I believe it's in his book actually, and that would be the principal pulling up his pants in the bathroom, because they used to let his pants kind of droop, and he went to pull them up, and he pulled them up so hard to give him a wedgie, and he got mad. The principal hit him. A few days later, he and a few other kids sat in a room upstairs in one of the classrooms, and I guess when he came walking by, they threw a blanket over him and then tied him up and hung the principal out of the window, which I think is pretty funny, because years later he ended up getting hung out of a police station window. Same thing happened. What goes around comes around. So I want to meet up in Kansas City, Oklahoma. Is that Kansas City, OKC? Oklahoma City. Anyway, give the dates when you can. Yes, I definitely will do that. Hey, hello, Cressy, all the way to Pennsylvania. Cindy's laughing about Frank hanging the principal out of the window. What did he think of Gianni Russo? Well, I think in one of the videos he said to Gianni to keep his name out of his mouth. He didn't want Gianni putting the name Frank Colada in his mouth ever again. Up until that point, and I'm going to clarify something because a lot of you guys ask this question. If you go back and look at an interview, I think it's with Valuetainment. He did an interview, and you're welcome, Red. And he did an interview, and he said that he didn't have any problems with Gianni Russo. No problems. Just, you know, he's like, no big deal. Gianni's fine. Then it's a few videos of Frank's last videos. He said that he had problems because is that a Seahawks chair? Damn it! I covered it. See, I covered it, so nobody knows what it is. It's a Chicago Bears chair, but I got a cover over it now. Okay, Chris, so that clears that up. Throwing me off whack here, off my train of thought. So he said that he didn't have any problems with Gianni. Then he came on and he's like, Gianni, don't ever talk about me again. It's that. The reason that he didn't have a problem in the first video is because Gianni hadn't lied about him yet. When Gianni got on Valuetainment and started making lies up about Frank, that's when Frank said, hey, stop talking about me. They know we knew each other, so yeah. I thought it was funny. I thought my principal make a yes. That would be cool. He did say a lot of BS. XXX. What stops are you making when you're in Chicago? We don't know the exact stops. And the reason we don't know yet is because we don't know when we're leaving. We're waiting for a piece of paperwork to get finished with the bus. And as soon as the paperwork, is done, then we'll be leaving. If we have the paperwork early, we're going to leave early. And we're going to spend a few extra days before the 18th in Chicago. If we don't get the paperwork early, then we're going to drive straight through, get to Chicago for that weekend, and then maybe hang for a few days afterwards. And again, it's going to depend on the weather. It's going to depend on a lot of things. So we'll be kind of playing it by ear as we do this. Gianni slept with Marilyn Monroe. He said, I know. I heard him say it. It's not, I don't know. I mean, what lie did Gianni tell about Frank, Adam? Gianni claimed that he threw Frank and Tony Spilatro out of his club, which is over here on State Street, right across the street from Tower of Jewels, practically. And he claims that he threw him out of his club. And Frank said that's a damn lie. He'd have never thought of throwing him out, number one, nor would he have ever thrown him out. So that's just how it goes. Hey, Red, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. James Files, the Knoll shooter, will be the Knoll November 15th through 22nd. He'll be there. Oh, that's right. He was supposedly had something to do with. I think we asked Frank that on the show, and he said that yeah, he never knew him or knew anything. It just knew who, a little bit about him. So threw him out of the club. That's right. He threw him out of the club. Not true. You can't do that to a Legends. I know exactly. It would have never happened. So, Mr. Russo loves telling porky pies. Keep it going, Adam. Great. I'm glad that you're still hanging around on the channel. Appreciate that, Outlaw. Robert Batari. All the people Johnny talks about are dead, so they can't respond to the stories. It's true. Files was Nicoletti's driver. That's right, Charles Nicoletti's driver, Chucky Nicoletti. How did you meet Frank? Holy cow. Vince, didn't I have told this story before? You haven't heard this. I met Frank because I was a tour guide for the Vegas Mob Tour when it opened. And when it first opened, the Mob Tour, which was back in 2006, I was the very first guide, on the tour. Driver guide. I drove and did the tour sometimes. Anyhow, Frank was a consultant for the company. So that's how I met him originally. And then he took the tour and was a guest on it. He had NBC Dateline was doing the tour, and it was a big piece on NBC Dateline, Chicago, all about the Vegas Mob Tour, and that Frank was a consultant and all. And I made some jokes during the tour, and Frank got mad at me. And yeah, Frank got mad at me, and that was that. I got fired. He told the owner, he said, I don't want him doing the tour anymore. And then 4 years ago, when the tour, the owner passed away, I acquired the .coms and reopened the tours, and then that's when Frank started. He and I started working together, and that's how I met him. I hope that answers your question. We need a mob museum in Boston. Yes, the thing about a mob museum is there's only so much paraphernalia to show, right? And when you have a big collection of it, it seems like, I don't know, it's like how much stuff is there? But you never know, there could be one in Boston. Unseen videos of Frank coming soon. Yes, Gunsmoke the Don. So there will be videos of Frank that'll be, I'm going to keep putting his essence into the videos here and there as I'm making them. But if you want to see some of the unreleased footage, for instance, in the commemorative video I did, he ended the video saying what he thought was going to happen when he died. He said, I'm going to come to my reckoning one of these days, and I cut the video. Like, if you want to see the end of that, that's going to be available if you're a prescriber. You click the join button next to the prescribe button. If you're on your phone while you're watching this, just swipe up on the phone, and then you'll see the subscribe and the join button. You can join it for $5 a month. You'll get to see all the unreleased footage that we have. And if you want to blooper videos, how about we're going to make a reel of just all the moments when Frank gets upset with me and just put them together. Adam, come on, knock it off. Quit, you're throwing me off. God damn it, I only had a way. We're going to do something like that. That'll be fun. Or the video, he says in one of the videos, come on now, I don't go around. It was when he was talking about the Stardust and having his dinner there after getting married. Okay, after he got married, he went to have dinner there with his crew and their wives. And he says in that video, he says at the end, he says the maitre d' came by and he says, Mr. Salerno says that all of this is on the house. So I think it was Salerno. Anyway, and Frank's like, well, wait, no, I never go looking for anything for free. All right. I never go around looking for anything for free. It's what he said. And I want to put that in the video and then put all the clips where he's like, now I never turned on anything that's free or all of the different things. Anyway, we're going to put something like that together. It could be funny too. Well, let's see here. They picked up the tab. That's right. Yes, those are hilarious. Cindy, I know, that's pretty funny. He said Happy New Year in this intro. Yes, I know. He said there's a lot of stuff. So there was a lot of stuff that he had in the beginning. So we could put something like that together. I think that would be fun. So I'll have to go through and rewatch some of the stuff. So did Frank ever do jobs with the Dinger? Why did he said Dinger? He talked about Dinger. Yeah, he's talked about going on jobs with Dinger. That he definitely did. J.J. Smith. Don't ask me exactly where. Let's see. Duke Madden. Damn it, Adam. You and Red were met. New show? ? Damn it, Adam. You and Red were met. New show. I could have Red do a Zoom. Are you still out there, Red? If you're watching, maybe we could do a Zoom. See what you. He needs help with his YouTube channel. So Red was an informant in Chicago. And I don't mind asking if you guys have questions anyway. Put questions in the comments. If we get enough questions, then I'll ask them some. Nicoletti was the Dallas, Texas shooter. He put the rounds in JFK's back. It could have been. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if we get enough questions, Red, I'll bring you on and ask you some stuff. I know that you were. I mean, you knew some of the guys, a lot of the guys, Joey the Clown and whatnot. We'll see. Jerry the Dinger is one of the guys that whacked all the burglars in the Carter crew. That's right. I do remember him saying that, Chicago slabs and stuff. Dinger was one of the guys. That's right. So he ended up dead. Yes, Frank did believe in God. Chris Johnson. Vince, I saw the question. Yes, Frank believed in God. Yes, he did. As a matter of fact, I have his rosary over here. So his rosary was sitting somewhere. You know what? It's downstairs. I'm sitting at his desk right now. And pretty interesting. let's go through Frank's desk. This is interesting. Frank had two wallets. Now, one had a blue rubber band and one had a tan rubber band, and there's a reason. So that he didn't have to look, he even put the names. So he put Joe on this one, and the blue one is, maybe these are reversed. No, Joe's Meds, Joe's Meds. Each one of them said Joe's Meds, but this is kind of interesting. So, here's this wallet. Legally, I'm going to cover this address right here because that address has significance. But here he is, Joe Curtis, right there. Legally in California, licensed Joe Curtis. And then in his other wallet with the blue, because we had different medical cards and all too, there is Frank Colada, right there. So, it's poking through his desk. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, so depending on if he had to go to the doctor or if he was going to go out for something, which wallet he took with him because of who he needed to be under which medical stuff. And yeah, what a game, right? To have to sit there and go, what? Anyways, so hell yeah, Red Nose. Red, thank you. So he was killed. Oh, I got to back it up here. Chuck was going to be exposed, so he was killed. Okay. I've always wondered about his old postcard on his bookshelf. It looked very old. Could be from someone famous. Postcard on his bookshelf. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that, but yeah. Okay, it was Frank religious. Yes, this is Frank's rosary right here. So you asked if he was religious, and I'm telling you that that's Frank's rosary. Okay, so put this back into his drawer. There. Okay, so do you have any of Frank's guns now, Steve Cutler? I have every one of them that he had. I can tell you that. Ron Frey, see David Armstrong's channel on YouTube files. Oh, hold on. See David Armstrong's channel on YouTube. Files in on now. Files is alive. Oh, Files is alive. Nicoletti was a henchman of Sam Giancana who participated in the JFK assassination, knew too much. Keep it up. Great work, Adam. Ocean Pub, thank you. After, let's see, doing all Adler job. Doing Adderling? I guess it means doing a good job. Pity I no see meet Frank in Vegas. I've been there a number of times from Australia. Okay. Hope to meet you there one day, Adam. Chat a bit about mob history. Would love to, Ocean Pub. That's cool. If you guys ever in Savannah, Georgia, I'll take you guys boating and show you the South. Hey, that'd be awesome. Savannah, Georgia. That'd be great. Get some mountain oysters while we're there. I live down the street from one of his childhood homes. When you come by, I'll take you there. L. Thomas. Hey, man. Where, Unsolved Mysteries, what episode did they talk about Frank in? What else are they talking about? Because I've been looking for it and I haven't found it. How many members read? How many members of the Chicago outfit did you know? Don't mind me asking. Adam, you're the best brother. You're a likable, honorable man. I'm so glad to have known you. The invite's going to be genuine and open either end. No, man, I'd love to come there and go fishing. It'd be great. One day. It's by the frame. Laura Lee, it's by the frame. Yeah, LOL. Okay, I'll look. I have to look and see. I love watching you. I need to make something happen. Did Frank know anyone in the outfit that sold marijuana back in the day? I don't know. He said he never got involved with any of that, although near the end there in Vegas, there was a lot of that going. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Denny Griffin the other day, and I just read, I don't want to tease this a lot because I really like you guys to hear about it from the guy himself, but there's another book that Denny has that's being released, and he wrote it, he co-authored it, I should say, with a guy. Red, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Did he stay friends with his ex-wife? Yes, Laura Lee, he did. Thanks for showing his stuff. Hey, you got it, Chris. Red, Mad Sam, you tell that. I heard you tell that story. Funny, funny. I went to, okay. You want me to speak English? Ron Frey. Ron, did I miss something? James Files is on now. Okay. Respect. What do I stutter? Ha ha ha. Sammy the Bull is a true gangster. Red's the man. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, cool. Yeah, send me the link. L. Thomas, send it to Adam at Vegas Specialty Tours.com. We'll put that in the comments. I'll put that in the comments. You can click on it. Please send me the link. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Sean, I love fishing, of course. Yeah, like loved going fishing. Used to go fishing with my father up in Ely, Minnesota. And Frank did not hit the bong, yo. No, Frank, no, he didn't. Weed is legal in Vegas for some time now. Yes, that's true. Drop the link on Unsolved Mysteries in the comments section too at L. Thomas. Yeah, put it right here in the comment section. That would be cool. Okay. You still driving the bus down to Chicago? All Safe Insurance. Yes. I think I know who you are, All Safe Insurance. I'm pretty sure I did some magic for you, if I'm not mistaken, at a party that you had, I think. I could be wrong. Adam, do you feel Frank's spirit in his house? I'm not in his house. I am in my house, but his things are around me. So, I mean, right down to a good little oxygen tank here. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting, let me open this up. I'll show you guys something pretty cool. So, you open a file here. This is neat, and you know, maybe one day we can do something with these. Oh, that's the notes. That's his recipes. Yeah, see, this is kind of cool. Screen Actors Guild, okay? This right here, Casino, feature movie, Casino, the amount of pay. This is his check stubs from the Screen Actor Guild, right? For residual payments that came. And they actually had him in his, put him in his name, Frank Colada. So, Frank John Colada. It's kind of neat. We'll have to talk to Art Kelly, see if we can get him framed up and available. But yeah, we have all of his checks from here. They are. I found them. This is kind of neat. So these are all the weeks of filming Casino. Each week he was getting got a paycheck, you know, as technical advisor, and then upfront money. Oh, sure, here. That was all from Casino. So we might frame these things up too and do some kind of little like, you know, display with them. We'll see. Anyhow. Well. It has been almost an hour and I've been hanging out with you guys. And All Safe Insurance, cool. Scam, Neato, cool. How much? How much were his Casino movie checks? They're all different, funny enough. They're all different. But can we have an online memorial for Frank? We could. We're going to do a watch party November 22nd. Everybody get their copy of Casino out, and we're going to start them at the same time. I don't want to mislead you. I cannot play Casino on the channel, so you can't watch it unless you have your own copy on your own TV, but we're all going to chat and talk about the movie while we're doing it, and maybe even bring some phone calls in and some different people, so to talk. Chris, am I in Frank's house? No, I'm in my house, but Frank's things are here, so maybe I'll give you guys a tour sometime and show you some of the things. You see this in the background? I don't know if anybody caught that, but yeah, there's a Casino poster. Little story about that. Anyway. Okay, guys, so cool. Where did Frank live in Vegas? He lived at the Country Club Towers, I can tell you that. Because if you watch in the other videos, MacGyver, yes, on Desert Inn, that's correct. Go Young DJ. So if you're watching the MacGyver Media videos, which is it's another channel that I'm running, that teaches you how to edit videos, how to create content for YouTube. Anyway, that channel, I show you where he lived because the buildings in the background, the tower on the Las Vegas Country Club, skips my mind right now, but the name of it. But anyway, thanks, Adam. You guys are kicking butt. You got it, Chris. And Mike Levin, no, Frank didn't smoke pot. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, one of the videos, he said he smoked it twice. Well, he tried it twice. Once he smoked it, and he got so insane, he thought he was going to have to go to the hospital. He got paranoid. And then another time, he ate a brownie. And again, he thought he was going to have to go to the hospital. So, yeah. Anyway, it wasn't his thing. He didn't like it. So, you did a great job of getting rid of the towers. Well, thank you very much, Red. Yeah, little Photoshop and Adobe Premiere, and made a building vanish behind Frank. As a matter of fact, if you watch the videos, though, I screwed up. Somebody pointed it out, and I missed one frame. So when we do a cutback from one, like a side view back to the front of Frank, the building shows up for like one frame, and it's 30 frames a second. So, I mean, just a quick flash, but some people noticed it. When's the trip back to Chicago? Like I said, it's going to be on October 18th. We will be in Chicago. Now, when are we leaving? That I don't know, but we're going to be there on the 18th. So we will be in Chicago. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. And if, again, hit the join button, join the channel. By tonight, there's going to be unseen footage of Frank on here, unedited. We're going to keep all the content that's here. It's going to still stay here. You do not have to subscribe if you don't want to. You don't have to. I'm not doing anything like that. But if you do, you get to your little badges. You get to make your bones. And and Adam Photoshop flowers. Yeah. Hey, I mean, you're going to fix it. You got to fix it. So, Tony Montana, you have a nice day. Yeah, hey, hit the like button too. Only got 63 likes. Hit the 63 likes. There's 127 of you watching it. I'm channeling my inner Frank right there. Anyway, come on. 64 likes. Only one of you out of all those people that are watching? 66. Now I'm seeing some likes. All right, 71. Okay. Remember, it's your damn thumbs. All right, hit the like button. What's the matter with you guys? Do you want to see this channel go somewhere? All right, guys. Anyway, can you call me? Would love to talk. Chris Johnson. Yes, sometimes. Sure. Matter of fact, Steve Cutler, God bless you too. Grievous, Jagoff. Are you calling me a Jagoff? Don't make me come there. Just make sure you hit the like button. 83 of you hit like now. See? That's 20 of you right there in the last couple of minutes that hit the like button. Did Frank watch The Sopranos? Yes, he did. He liked Ozark as well. So 128,000 watching at him. Yeah, right. We need to come up with a scam for likes. You damn right we do. Hit the like button. Ron Frey, no one's not liking our Jagoffs. Yeah, the ones that aren't hitting the like button, don't be a Jagoff. Hit the like button. Thanks for keeping it up for Frank. You got it, Sonny. Sean Pender, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Smash the button or get a smash thumb. That's right, Juice Lone Jimmy. Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys next Saturday. And the Idle Spurs. Listen to this. So I always thought, and maybe it was something that was in IMDb, but I always thought that Elite of All, Spilatro watching. Is that a Spilatro's watching? Okay. So the 3 down thumbs of the Jagoffs. There's 3 down thumbs? Are you kidding me? So, okay, so the Idle Spurs. Check this out. Remember in the movie when they drive out to the bar and it says Idle Spurs? Okay. That bar supposedly was on Rainbow and Charleston, the corner of Rainbow and Charleston, before the town develops. Remember, this is back in the 90s. And the furthest road west in Las Vegas was Rainbow. After that, it was just all desert. And supposedly that's where the Idle Spurs stood. But I found out that it's not the case. Idle Spurs is out in Sandy Valley. So not far from the Pioneer. So I may go there and go make a video about this place. Adam, join the Mafia, get some news stories. Come Swag One. Join the Mafia and get some news stories. Okay. Yeah, sure. Come Swag. I'll get right on that. Jesus. Make them an offer they can't refuse. You got it, Ron. Okay, guys. Adios. I'm out. If you haven't, look, one more like. Let's get 100 likes. Hit the like button. Give me 100 likes, and then I'm out. As soon as I see it go to 100, I'm out. I'm waiting. Goodbye.